Over the years, I've helped dozens of buyers relocate to the West Denver suburbs. And one thing that I've noticed is that many of them, well, they arrive with the exact same plan. They've got one weekend. And they've got a list of 10 or 12 homes that they're looking to see. They're hoping to explore communities like Littleton, Golden, Lakewood, and Arvada. And if they have a little extra time, maybe even catch a concert at Red Rocks Amphitheater. It sounds like a great plan, but honestly, I'd probably be thinking the same thing. I mean, after all, if you're flying across the country to buy a home, you want to make sure every minute counts. But here's what I've learned after helping dozens of buyers relocate to the West Denver suburbs. The buyers who have the best relocation experience, well, they usually aren't the ones who see the most houses. They're the ones who have the best plan. Now, I remember working with one couple who flew in from out of state just for a long weekend, and before they arrived, they had a packed schedule, and they were determined to see every home on their list. And by the end of the first day, they looked at me and they just laughed. Wait, which house had the amazing kitchen and which one back to the busy road? And they were all starting to blend together. That's when I realized something. The goal isn't to see the most houses. The goal is to make the most of your trip. So if you're planning a move to Colorado and you're considering the West Denver suburbs, especially Littleton, Lakewood, Golden, and Arvada, I want to share the overall approach that I've developed after helping relocation buyers make the most of a single house hunting trip. Now, this isn't a checklist, it's a roadmap. A roadmap that's designed to help you use your time wisely, explore the right communities, avoid feeling overwhelmed, and leave Colorado confident that you are making the right decision. Now, the first thing that I tell you is this. A successful house hunting trip doesn't begin when you land at the airport. You know what? It begins before you even book your flight. A little preparation ahead of time can save you hours during your visit and help you focus on the communities and homes that truly fit your lifestyle. Now, before we ever schedule a showing, I want to understand what's most important to you. Where will you be working? How important is your commute? What do you picture yourself doing on a Saturday morning? Would you rather be close to hiking trails? Do you love the idea of a walkable downtown? Or are you looking for a little more space and a quieter neighborhood? Those conversations shape everything that comes next. And the more I understand how you want to live, the more intentional that we can be with your time once you're here. Then comes the part that surprises almost every relocation buyer. I don't usually recommend touring homes on day one. Instead, I like to explore the communities first. We'll drive through the neighborhoods, talk about what makes each one unique, visit parks and open space, see what the commute actually feels like, stop by local shops, and yes, we'll probably grab lunch at one of my favorite local restaurants. Not just because everyone needs a break, but because those conversations over lunch are often where everything starts to click. Sometimes buyers stop talking about the house and they start talking about their life. I could see us walking these trails, or I'd love having this coffee shop nearby, or I can picture riding our bikes here. That's when I know we're making great progress. Because you're not just choosing a house, you're choosing where you'll spend your Saturday mornings. Meet friends for dinner, take evening walks, celebrate birthdays, and build your next chapter. Now, I've had buyers completely change which community they wanted to live in after spending just a few hours exploring. Not because the homes were different, but because one community simply felt right. Once you've found the communities that fit your lifestyle, then it's time to start touring homes. And one of the biggest mistakes that I see is buyers trying to squeeze too many showings into one day. Now, I completely understand why. You've invested time, you've spent money to get here, you want to make every minute count. But after a while, sure enough, every home starts blending together. Instead of helping you make a better decision, seeing too many homes often makes the decision harder. I prefer to focus on a manageable number of homes. That gives us time to compare them, gives us time to ask questions, take notes, and really think about how each one feels. I also like building in a break during the day, not because we're tired, but because some of the best decisions happen when you step away for a little while and you can just talk through everything. And one thing I always try to do, whenever possible, is to leave time to go back and revisit your favorite homes. Almost every relocation buyer tells me the same thing. I wish I had a little bit more time. That's exactly why I don't like scheduling every minute of the trip. The second visit, well, that's different. You notice things that you missed the first time. Sometimes you become even more confident. Sometimes another home quietly moves to the top of your list. Either way, that second visit often gives buyers the clarity that they need before making one of the biggest financial decisions of their lives. And at the end of the day, my goal isn't to help you see the most houses. My goal is to help you make the best decision. Sometimes that means writing an offer before you fly home. Sometimes it means deciding you'd like another trip before making a commitment. Now, both are successful outcomes because if you leave Colorado feeling confident instead of overwhelmed, well, that's a successful house hunting trip. And if you're exploring the West Denver suburbs and you'd like more guidance along the way, be sure to check out my Moving to Colorado Relocation Roadmap playlist. It's designed to help you confidently navigate every stage of relocating, from comparing communities like Golden, Littleton, Lakewood, and Arvada to planning your visit and making informed decisions every step of the way. And I hope it makes your move a little bit easier. Now remember, life is short, live somewhere awesome, and be well. We'll see you next time.